Howdy ho, guys and gals. If you've been around and you've been following Craftsman, you know about what happened to the plant in Texas, and you know that they didn't quite do what they said they were going to do. But it looks like they're trying something new, something different. I want to thank, I think it's Robin sent this over to me, and they sent me this. They found it in store. I'm not sure. I looked in my store. It wasn't in my store. I looked online. I can't find them online. I looked for information. I couldn't find almost anything about this other than some people saying, hey, there's supposed to be this thing called Craftsman Overdrive coming out. Well, it looks like they're showing up in some stores. My guess is maybe they hit stores a little early. I reached out to my contact at Craftsman, and they basically said, yeah, there's a thing. I can't talk about it now. You'll find out about it in a couple of weeks. Well, I want to get a jump on that because I want to figure out what's going on. So let's take a look at it. We're going to jump over here, and I got some photos from in the store that Robin sent over. And again, if you've seen these in your store and you have more information than I do, I'd love to hear about it. Put it in the comments down below. So the first thing we're looking at here is we've got the Craftsman. Now look at this. 2.5 times better access with a 180 tooth ratchet. That's a lot of teeth. I mean, your standard is a 72 tooth. Nice is 90. The really fine, like the gear wrench and stuff like that, they have 120 tooth. 180? 180. Do I really need? I mean, at that point, why don't you just go toothless? I mean, it's that, I don't know. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's fantastic. I don't know. I couldn't find a 180 tooth ratchet to compare it against, but let's take a look at what we got here. Mechanics, it's $114 for this set. Now we got a few sets here actually. 49-piece set. It's SAE and metric. You're getting the 180 tooth ratchet with it here. I'm trying to think, see if there's anything else we got on this. And I do have just a slight bit of pictures from the inside also, so stay tuned for that. So we got that, and you can take a look and you can try and screenshot here. I'll show you the item stuff and all that. I tried to look it up, and I've got a couple different sources to run it through, and I couldn't find anything. So that's the 49-piece set. Here's let's see here, what is this one? This is the 121-piece set here. Let me zoom in a little bit. We're looking at $211 on it. 121 piece, SAE and metric, 6-point. It's got, looks like 15 of the 1/4 inch, 35 3/8, and 15 1/2 inch, 10 wrenches, 48 miscellaneous, a bunch of other stuff. Tight torque technology. Now, this was the thing that was mentioned to me, but that Robin mentioned, is it looks like the not only the wrenches, and I thought I had a picture of it. If I can't get a picture, I'll put it on screen. I could have sworn I had a picture of this, that there were teeth on the wrenches, which is awesome. I like teeth on wrenches usually. I mean, forgetting that hard stuff up. It will damage bolts. It will. I mean, if you've got a bolt that's going to be, somebody can see it and stuff, it will put marks into the bolt, but also in the sockets. So this is like, it gives Robin told me that they got the impression that this was for strip sockets and stuff like that. Removes, and it says remove fasteners rounded up to 70%. Says it, let me see, zoom right in here. If I can pull it up here, I can see it on my screen. Can you see it on your screen? I don't know. Let me get it over there. I can do this. I is a YouTuber. I can figure this out. Maybe not. There we go. Right there. Look at that. Tight torque tech. Removes fasteners rounded up to 70%. That seems pretty interesting. Now, let's see. We got another one here. This is a 154 piece. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry there. 154 piece. Again, we're looking at wrenches, sockets, 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch. $245 on that one. Now, I've got a picture of this. This is the inside the box here. And it doesn't give us a ton of information, but I just want to put everything on screen that I can so you can get, I mean, this is literally, I always try to give you everything I've got. I know people are going to ask questions. What about this? What about this? I don't have any more information than what I'm sharing with you. I think I've said it all. If you've got it in your local store, I'd love to hear more about it. I did try to buy it, and I can't get my paws on it right now. All right, and I did want to say, though, we did confirm that they're made in Taiwan. So there is that. While I got you here, though, I wanted to go over a few of the other press releases because their Craftsman was saying it would show up in their press releases. So let's see what's going on. If you hadn't seen it, Craftsman did release a new in their V series, which is their professional series, their higher end series, the Craftsman V series metal storage cabinet. And somehow I haven't seen one of these in person. It looks like a great looking storage cabinet, 63 inches wide, 11 drawer. Nice, look at nice big cross drawer across the top, some nice shallows, some nice mediums. You got one big drawer down there. Nice looking casters. Look at their sprung casters. Let's see, there's the dimensions on it for you. 63 by 21. That's decent. Is it got a power? It's got the power strip. Looks like it's got power strip on the side. It's got the holes there for the hooks. Of course, it's recessed like on all the Craftsman cabinets. My cabinet next to me is the exact same. It has a wood top, which this one confuses me because the V series is supposed to be for pros. They're supposed to be like, this is like not the basic stuff. This is for the serious people. And I'm a little surprised to see a wood top on a professional. I like wood tops. Don't get me wrong. I prefer them in most cases. But I mean, look at that. Let's say 200-pound capacity. That's decent capacity there. That's right up there with all the pro level stuff. The wood top does make it seem a little odd, but I mean, that's a whole slew of sockets and stuff in there. Let's see what else we got. We got 12-inch deep bottom drawer with double slides. It's got 200-pound capacity. We got double lock system for security. Although I noticed they're not folding keys. You would think they'd manage to throw that in there. As I said, 6-inch by 2-inch casters, solid casters. Good. Those pass my requirements there. Pre-cut embossed drawer liners. I'd like to see them because I'll be honest, all the drawer liners I've gotten on my Craftsman boxes they've been pretty cheap. I'm not impressed with them in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I was just checking. I think I've taken them out of most of my boxes because they're just trash. Let's see what else we got here. 6 outlet we talked about with 2 USBs for convenient charging. That's nice. Includes the workstation, butcher block work surface, drawer liners, and keys. Again, the butcher block one, kind of the top befuddles me. Oh, looks like there's a pass through down there, so you can run I kind of like that it's down lower. That's kind of nice. Usually they're up quite a bit higher. It's a good looking box. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the classic Craftsman red kind of stuff. I'm a fanboy. Or say around here, fan bear. I grew up with Craftsman. Craftsman was like, that was the gold standard for your garage, all right? At that point, you had, like, real tools. If you had all Craftsman, you had real tools. You could get some stuff done. You could rebuild all sorts of stuff. That was, whether it's professional grade or not, this was the 70s back then. And, I admit it, maybe it's nostalgia or whatever. I still like the look of Craftsman. I'm still kind of drawn to it. Look at that top box there. That's interesting. The old Craftsman box, I almost bought one of the old Craftsman boxes right as Sears was going into the side of the mountain, as it were. And luckily I did not. But I came so close to buying one. And, anyway, so there you go. There's that. As far as the price on it, $1,800 for the bottom box. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my hands on it and see. If you've seen one, is this really a pro grade box? Is this better than it's deeper, I'll give you that. It's deeper than the US General and stuff like that. But is it that much better? I mean, because you can get a 72-inch for the same price. Also, just a heads up, they're doing electric outdoor power equipment, as in riding mowers. Somehow I missed this. 56 volt, 30-inch battery powered brushless compact riding mower. And then let's see what the price on that one's going to be. Let's check the local store, see what she says. I'm guessing it's not going to be cheap. That's a pretty pricey mower. $3,600. Well, for those of you who were complaining about how expensive the Hart one is, here you go. That's a pricey little ride right there. Let's see what else we got. We got the lawn tractor here. The 56 volt, 42-inch lawn tractor. It's going to come in. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit more. Oh my gosh, almost $5,000, almost $5,000. And they're catching up to Ego there. Looks like they're going right after the 56 volt, just the same as Ego. We got a 56 volt zero turn, 42-inch zero turn, and it's good looking zero turn. It's almost $6,000. That's not cheap. Anyway, looks like Craftsman's trying to catch up. Looks like they're trying to make amends and do the right thing. And I don't, not doing the right thing. I mean, the U.S. plant down in Texas would have been the right thing, but they couldn't make that happen. So they're trying to come out with some better stuff. And maybe it's just a soft spot in me that wants to keep giving them a chance. I don't know, but right as I'm about to shoot this video, I get this email. Craftsman, keep your cool. It is literally like the second to last day in August. It's going to be in the 40s. Now, I'm up here in Montana. It's going to be in the 40s here. Low. I mean, that's the low for the week. It's going to be in the 40s. So I don't know if a misting cooling fan is what I need right about now, but they wanted to let me know that they have the misting cooling. It's a cool fan. I could have used that around 4th of July, but right now, maybe not so much. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you prepared to give Craftsman a second chance? Do you think they can, even without the USA-made hand tools, do you think they can pull it out? Taiwan, they make pretty good stuff. I have a ton of Taiwanese tools in the shop, and I've never had any problem with them. But, and again, yeah, maybe I'm a little biased when it comes to Craftsman. Anyway, you all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.